The Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, has revealed that the Internal Audit Agency, through its corruption prevention measures implemented in 2020, saved the country 387 million Ghana cedis. Dr. Bawumia made this known when he swore in the newly appointed members of the Internal Audit Agency Board at the Jubilee House in Accra. According to Dr. Bawumia, through the work of the agency, audit committees and internal audit units across the country, the 2020 Auditor General's report revealed that audit infractions in ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, have reduced by 32%.
I've also taken note of the agency's agenda of implementing corruption prevention measures, which have already led to saving nearly 387 million Ghana cedis to government in just 2020. I'm also aware that through the work of the agency, audit committees and internal audit units across the country, audit infractions reported by the Auditor General in 2020 reduced by 32% for MDAs, 34% for MMDAs, 92% for technical universities, and 38% for the District Assembly Fund and other statutory funds. This is highly commendable.
Vice President Bawumia also announced that all internal auditors will soon be brought under the new Internal Audit Service for effective resource utilization and charge the board to make optimum use of resources available to them.
To effectively utilize internal auditing resources in the country, all internal auditors will be brought under the administrative and technical control, supervision and management of a new internal audit service as a way of restructuring the internal audit service for effectiveness. I am aware that if the internal auditors do their work well, external auditors may have nothing to report on the work on the annual audit. I will therefore task the board to ensure high performance of internal auditors to justify the need for additional resourcing of internal audit activities across the country.
Dr. Bawumia said the government has initiated the process to repeal the Internal Audit Agency Act 2003, Act 658, to restructure public sector internal auditing with a goal to convert the agency into a service.
Our government has also initiated a process to repeal the Internal Audit Agency Act of 2003 to restructure the public sector internal auditing. The goal is to convert the agency into a service, rationalize the conditions of service, and move public sector internal auditing from conventional accounting to a risk-based auditing system.
The Vice President indicated that with support from the European Union, the IAA is being assisted to develop an audit management information system which would help automate the conduct of public sector internal auditing. He commended the agency for establishing 553 audit committees across the country to help strengthen the fight against corruption.
With support from the EU, the agency is being supported to develop an audit management information system which will help automate the conduct of public sector internal auditing in Ghana. Let me at this point commend the agency for the guidance in building risk management structures in public institutions and entities to develop their capacity to minimize risks exposed by their institutions. I also commend the agency for establishing 553 audit committees across the country to help strengthen the fight against corruption.
Dr. Ampedu Fofie, who spoke on behalf of the board, said the agency is repositioning itself as an important corruption prevention institution through proactive advisory and assurance services. She added that Ghanaians should optimize the use of national resources and protect the country from loss through leakages, fraud, irregularities, misapplication, and negligence to actualize the country's vision to protect the public purse.
The Internal Audit Board has been inaugurated at a time when the agency is repositioning itself as an important pre-corruption prevention institution through proactive advisory and assurance services. It is a time declared to protect the public purse. This vision requires Ghanaians to optimize the use of national resources and protect the country from loss through leakages, fraud, irregularities, misapplication, and negligence. Your Excellency, I and my board members pledge our support towards achieving sustained internal controls and risk management practices in all aspects of public administration.
The Vice President also swore in the Auditor General, Mr. Johnson Akufo-Addo, and the Audit Service Board, tasking them to sustain the fight against corruption. The Auditor General, Johnson Akufo-Addo, expressed gratitude to the government for the confidence reposed in him.
But today, I am deeply humbled by the high confidence reposed in me by His Excellency by appointing me to this high office of Auditor General of the Republic of Ghana. On my part and on the part of management, we promise that we will not fail you and we will not fail the good people of Ghana in our fight against corruption.
The new IAA board is chaired by Joseph Winful, with Dr. Eric Osai, Samuel Dankwa Arkest, Frank Raji, Dr. Janet Ampidufofie, Fifi Kwache, Madam Edith Pinaman, Professor Kwame Frimpong, and Christian Soti as members. The 7-member governing board of the Ghana Audit Service is chaired by Professor Edward Dia Ajimai. Members of the board include Dr. Cletus Ejenim Boatin, Dennis Kojo Young, Emmanuel Menu Owusu-Ansah, Madam Rebecca Owusu, Johnson Akufo-Addo, and Nana Kwesi Ejikum Dwamena, the head of civil service.